Lawmakers in Austin have a long night ahead of them as they work to move forward with legislation before a self-imposed deadline tonight. Abortion legislation and a bill removing the STAR test passed their final hurdles, and the House gave preliminary approval to priority flooding legislation. Fox 4's Casey Stiegel in studio with the latest. Casey.
Clarice, good evening. 5 after 10 o'clock in the evening, and still a lot of moving parts on this. Several late-breaking developments coming in not too long ago. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick has posted to social media that the Senate will adjourn sine die this evening, despite there still being unfinished business. Patrick blames an impasse over a total ban of products that contain THC, something he and the Senate still support, but Governor Abbott vetoed and called for more regulation instead. The special session could run through September 13th, so it's not clear why the upper chamber is adjourning now, 10 days shy. As you take a live look right now at the State House down in Austin, also in the last 30 minutes, the House did advance Senate Bill 1 to a third and final reading. SB 1 was written in response to the deadly July 4th Central Texas flooding, which could deny camp licenses if they have housing in a river floodplain. There are other safety components included as well, like requiring camps to register their safety and evacuation plans with the state. Meantime, a little more than an hour ago, the Senate passed House Bill 7. That gives regular citizens the authority to file civil lawsuits against anyone who ships abortion-inducing pills into the state or anyone caught distributing those medications.
Senators, because we care about that little baby growing inside her mother's womb, because we care about that mom who's been victimized and lied to and is often alone going through this horrible process, and because we will not allow Big Pharma to pad its bottom line, sending these poisonous pills into Texas. For all these reasons, I move final passage of House Bill 7.
This is another abortion bill in the endless series of assaults on abortion and women's rights that we see session after session after session. It's little more than a rhetorical weapon in the war for political power.
Also tonight, the lower chamber passed House Bill 8, which in part completely eliminates the STAR test for students across the state of Texas. Instead of a single exam to test a child's academic competency, 3 shorter tests will be given at the beginning, middle, and end of the year. That will be implemented, by the way, for the 2027-2028 school year. Again, lawmakers have until September 13th until the session technically expires. Lieutenant Governor Patrick says the Senate will adjourn tonight once it passes campground flood safety legislation. At this point, it's not clear whether Governor Abbott will call a third special session, something he's indicated he's not afraid to do, by the way, if his priority legislation doesn't get done. To be continued, Clarice.
All right, Casey, thank you.